Hi again. I didn't want that other video to be too long, so I'm making two separate videos. This video is pretty specific. I want to start by saying I'm feeling some fear. I realize that being someone who wants to share their life like this, I mean, it's not even my whole life, but you guys know, share. I want to be vulnerable. I want people to see my journey. And through like coming off all the things. Anyways, all the things that make me relatable, I guess. Anything people have been through that I've been through and they want some fucking hope or want to know what's up with someone who's fucking cuckoo like me. It's gonna mean sharing things about what I go through in my life, which involves other people sometimes. And so I'm not sure if my friend will even see this video. I want to feel like whatever. As I say that, I'm like, well, I do feel like whatever. I do feel like whatever. I guess it's coming from a place of like, I haven't had super like all the conversations with this person just yet. Like, I definitely plan to, but I don't know if I plan to. Kind of like don't take shit too seriously. It doesn't all matter that much. And fucking, well, at the same time, if they see this video, good. Because then they'll have all the things I thought maybe I'd talk to them about. But like, oh, it's not a big deal. Like, a lot of, here's where it comes from, okay? My reluctance, because I like having deep conversations with people. I like to share exactly where I'm at with everybody. I fucking value that. I know in order to have deep friendships, relationships, when I say relationships, I mean all of them, okay, people? That's what I'm talking about. And in order to have that, I know it takes being vulnerable and just sharing, okay? All that you feel you need to share, no matter fucking what, okay? And so I do that, and that's what I'm doing. But I also, with that, realize that I am not like everybody. And I'm not saying I'm unique. I'm just saying, I mean, we all are, but I'm just saying that, like, I'm a Virgo and my brain spins out, okay? And I know that. And so I guess I have a tendency to spin out on text messages a lot. And I'd rather have a conversation with someone in real life and let it be kind of organic than like constantly spinning out in texts, which is fine. Like, I do that a lot too. It's not like I don't do that. I guess with this, it's not a big deal. You know, it's kind of like a realization I had about me. They don't need to know all that. If they want to know, they can come check out my YouTube channel. So I will start with the part about in a video, I don't know how long, a couple weeks ago now, a few weeks ago now, my throat is getting scratchy. I talked a little bit about like a certain struggle I was having, and I said maybe I do want to talk about it later, I think I said. And so this kind of all ties into the other things I was going to talk about. So I figure, why not? And I'm just ready. I'm more comfortable now. I ain't scared. But it was basically my sex drive, okay? And I was just super horny. Like, holy hell horny. I haven't had sex in years since Shawn Michael died, and I didn't do a whole lot of self-pleasing for quite some time. It was extreme, you guys. Like, it felt extreme to me. I couldn't stop thinking about it in different scenarios everywhere in life. It was just there, okay? I'm sure you've all felt it in one way or another. And I finally got a sex toy, and I'm relieved now, okay? But it's a very real thing, okay? When you get clean, it happens. And so if it happens to you, I suggest finding a good friend you can vent about it to. Because I did that. And not fucking... I did a little dabbling in, entertaining some fucking people, not people, but like a person, and then I found a couple like friends to talk to about these choices I wanted to make that I knew probably weren't in my best interest. And as a result, I didn't do those things that weren't in my best interest. And so I'm so proud of myself for those decisions too, like having the courage to even talk to people about this type of stuff. And I guess what gives me the courage to talk about difficult things today is like, you get out what you put in. If I fucking go hard in life, and especially in this platform, just sharing my story, trying to help other people ultimately, like, it's just gonna pay me back, It's just gonna feel really good, as I've experienced before. Anyways, so there was that part. And the next part is, so I guess I'll talk about, I had been hanging out, I guess. Like mainly one friend, a lot, and it was kind of getting back into, see, I always want to say back, like going back somewhere. It's not that. This whole journey is different than it ever used to be. So, but I did notice some old patterns, I guess, and just running, constantly trying to run. Like, I better not be alone or I might feel feelings. And I don't want to live in that space. I wanted to get clean to feel feelings. And the breath work's helping me become aware of that stuff and take action to change it so I don't continue that. It's so cool being clean and aware, noticing these old patterns, maybe, and just like making different choices, and then maybe a couple, like I used to, and then making healthy choices, like doing the dance, okay? Just doing the dance, because I always used to feel like I have to have X, Y, or Z in order to be able to even start to do the dance. Or like I just wasn't good enough. Or it was too overwhelming. And I don't know. I'm so grateful. So fucking grateful to even just be giving myself a shot today. It's crazy living in the faith and not the fear. Living in abundance and not the lack. It really makes such a difference. Oh my gosh. It blows my mind. I can't help it. Whenever I get thinking about this stuff, I am speechless at how much I am changing, at how much my thoughts process has changed and how much it keeps changing, and my willingness and drive to keep going. And as I'm saying this, it's like I have some credit I'll take, but like I don't know. I almost said like there's some driving force. It's not me. What is happening? Who is this? It's like, oh, it's my higher self. Every time I take those actions, it gets a little more control, if you will, or we get aligned, and it's that universal energy. And damn, let me tell you. So being aware of those old codependent habits, not letting other people take my energy, not having like, yeah. And I don't just mean that one friend, even with my mom, like shit boundaries and feeling like I'm depleted because I'm a little bit of everywhere. So that's definitely an old pattern of mine. And damn, I feel good for acknowledging that and doing different things. And before I used to feel like I gotta cut it all off. I can't even hang out with this person. You know, it's that all or nothing mindset. Now it's not like that. It's like all of this is an opportunity for growth, memories, experiences, all the things. I want to live with an open heart today. I want to experience stuff. I don't want to live in fear and just guard myself. And something that I've been a hard point for me that I've been grieving a lot lately. I don't even know what to call it, grieving or what it is, but sometimes it feels like a lot being a single mom and having lost my brother and John Michael, and just a lot of it felt like a lot. It does sometimes. And just feeling like I really missed the part of John Michael where like he was my let go, he was my let down, he was my safety, my protection, he was my place to land. And with all these emotions and all this charged shit from coming off of Suboxone, I was missing that so much. And I don't know. I have had a lot of thoughts about why can't I have a platonic male friend who is in a place where like he's capable of just giving me a long hug or even cuddling me, but like giving me that big, the man, I say big, like, that man's energy of like, okay, I'm safe. Like, it's okay. It's all going to be okay, And I don't know. I was having so many thoughts about that and pretty much mind fucking myself about it. Talked to my counselor about it. And then I have this one friend who's my best friend, and kind of talking to him about it, picking his brain about it, because it's not mainstream, right? It's not super mainstream for men to be able to even do that. Like, it's so sexual and ooh, it's just, I don't know. Anyways, through all that shit, my friend and we fucking had a cuddle, and it felt And I just mean a cuddle, you guys. That's it. Believe it or not. Like, I got to put my head on his chest and it felt so good. Like, I have missed that so much, just being able to do that with someone that, like, I trust, you know, someone that actually feels like safety to me, not just fucking some rando. Or not just someone who I let them stick their D in my V, you know? No, this even feels more safe because that's not a part of it. So I don't know. After that, it like opened up my mind to being able to have connections with people, being able that are like not just sexual. I've always been someone who's like, I have been a pretty horny person. Like, you know, physical gets going and I like pop off. And so that sounded terrible, but I get going. So to be like cuddling with someone and it's like, yes, there's physical attraction there, but then change my mind to, you know, not thinking about that, just change it to like, this feels so comforting. And then like his hand touched my back, my bare back, because I had like a crop top on, and it felt like so good in a different, not a different way, but like next level, like skin to skin, human touch. It feels fucking good. And I don't mean like, oh, come fuck me good. I mean like, I don't know what I even mean because I've not ever really allowed myself to feel that. It feels like just super comforting. Um, and I guess an intention of mine, something I've thought of is like mindful sex. And I know a lot of people don't even realize what mindfulness is and all this shit, but that's something that piques my interest. Like, I love mindfulness meditation, and what better meditation would be to be like mindful sex meditation. Um, so that's in my realm. Like, that's something I've already had as a like intention. And so I never even thought this, I guess it just opened my awareness of like, wow, I this can probably take this beyond anything that sex could ever do. Like, just have such a deep friendship with someone. Human touch is huge, you guys. Even if it's females, you know, I don't even mean like, it doesn't have to be a sexual thing. Like, it's just energy and I don't know, talking without speaking. And I guess my mind's just kind of blown because I've not ever even thought about that before. About like, and I also thought like, what did I think earlier? I had a thought that was like, oh, usually if it's more challenging or whatever, the benefits are better. And I was thinking like, it's so easy to just be like, oh, I'm horny, let's fuck. But to like sit there and feel attracted to someone and then be like, I'm really comfy right now. Like, I really, like change your mind and like focus on something different. Like, I appreciate this person doing this for me and holding space and physical space for me and just holding me. And I just think the benefit that comes from that exchange is beyond an orgasm, more real, more withstanding. So the opportunities for learning and growth and experiences are so amazing today. Beyond, that's what I love, is like beyond anything I can think of. I'm so grateful to be clean. And I thought that too earlier. Like, if I weren't clean and sober, if I didn't go through the pain I've been through, if I didn't go years without having a man's touch, I don't think I would have been able to be so in tune with just how deeply touched it feels to feel the skin to skin from a man who's not trying to fuck me. Damn. You know? That's that that's that next level, I guess. I'm fucking grateful to have a friend who's safe for me. I could get into so much more about this person and just how amazing they are, and I don't know if I will. Maybe someday I will, but definitely a respectable person. They've earned my trust, that's for sure. I'm excited. I feel like I just keep sitting here because there's so much in my mind and heart for like feelings and things I want to share with you guys about what I'm trying to say. But I can't put it into words. I guess it's just beyond fucking words for gratitude. It's like bigger than gratitude. And giving myself opportunities like this, it started with me stepping out of my comfort zone over and over again, because I've been friends with this person for fucking 10 years, and it's scary changing a friendship. Like, it's not even, I mean, it is changing the dynamic of a friendship. You're stepping out of your comfort zone to change the dynamic of a friendship, and like, oh no, what if it messes it up? And it's like, no, I can't think about that. Like, you don't grow until you step out of your comfort zone. So, and I guess if a friendship gets messed up, then it was just meant to be that way, right? Experiences, man. That's all this life is: experiencing new things, trying new things, learning. That's the way I've been trying to look at things, especially after losing John Michael. Because for a long time, I felt hurt and pain, and like I didn't ever want another relationship again, and I never wanted to feel that pain again, and I just wanted the world to fuck off. And now I feel like I want multiple relationships, at once. And like, I want to experience all of the things. I want to be open-hearted because I missed out on so many opportunities with John Michael from using drugs, and I don't want to do that anymore. I feel like his death wasn't in vain if I can make some real change in my life and experience life to the fullest today. I know that's what he would have wanted. That is what he wants. It's a long video too. Hope you guys got something.